Hello everyone, welcome to RRA Prep. My name is Mies Sardana. So this is your daily quant dose for CAT. Today's question is from the topic of number system based on again a very beautiful concept. Let's quickly have a look at the question. Question says two number P and Q have the following properties. One is P is divisible by all the natural numbers which are less than 46. So P is a kind of number which is divisible by all the numbers which are less than 46. Q is divisible by all the natural number which are less than 72. So Q is another number which is divisible by all the numbers less than 72. Then you are obtaining a number R on dividing Q by P, and this number R have the following properties except. So you're supposed to tell the number R which has been obtained by dividing Q by P have which of these following properties. Okay. So all you need to do to solve this question is just take an idea what would the number Q be and what would the number P be if it is divisible by all the number less than 46 and divisible by all the number which are less than 72. So guys, you see that if I'm saying that Q is a number which is divisible by all the number less than 72, then you see that the least possible value of P here, the least possible value of P here, you see the least possible value of Q here will be containing all the prime numbers from 2 to 72. All the prime numbers which are less than 72 must be present in Q. That means the power of 2, the minimum power of 2 in Q would be 6, because if I am looking for a number which is divisible by all the numbers from 1 to 72, then the power of 2 has to be 6 at least, right? The minimum power of 2 has to be 6 at least, because from 1 to 72 the highest value is the number with the highest power of 2 is 64, which is 2 power 6. And similarly the highest power of 3 here would be equal to 327, right? Highest power of 3 is in 27. 5, highest power of 5 would be 2, highest power of 7 will be 2, and 11, uh, uh, then you have the next prime number, that is 11. 11 power would be 1 for sure, because 11 power 2 is not supposed to be necessary, because then it is not supposed to be divisible by 121. It's supposed to be divisible by every number from 1 to 72. So the highest power of 11 from 1 to 72 will be 11. So it will contain all the prime numbers till 72, and the last prime number that will be 71. Then there's another number. The P is divisible by all the number which are less than 46. Now you see that from 1 to 46, the highest power of 2 lies in 32, which is 2 power 5. And highest power of 3 will be 327. Highest power of 5 will be 2, 25. 7 will have only one power, 7 power 1. And it will be, the highest power of 11 would be 1 again. And it will have all the numbers till 46, and the last prime number that you will be getting would be equal to 43. This would be the last prime number. Now when I obtain the number R on dividing Q by P, you see that the power of 2 in R that I'll be getting would be 1. Power of 3 that I'll be getting would be 0. All power of 3 will get cancelled, or power of 5 will get cancelled, but 7 power would be 1. Rest of all the prime numbers will get cancelled except all the prime numbers from after 43 and till 71. So after 43 till 43, all prime number will get cancelled. So after 43 till 77, still 71, the prime numbers left would be, after 43 the next prime number is 47. Then you have 53. After 53 the next prime number would be 59. Then you have the next prime number is 61, then 67, and the last prime number would be 71. So this number R will definitely have these prime numbers. Right now let's see which of the following properties follow and what are the following properties that will not follow. It says it is divisible by more than 6 prime number. Yes, that statement is definitely true. As you can see that R as a number is made of 6 plus 2, 8 prime numbers. So it is divisible by more than 6 prime number. First statement is true. Second, it says it is divisible by 427. See that for a number to be divisible by 427, it should be the factorization form of 427 is 7 into 61. Now, in the number R, I have the number 61 as well as the number 7. So yes, it is divisible by 427. B is also true. It is divisible by two single digit prime number. You can see that the number R have two single digit prime number as 2 and 7. So yes, this statement is also true. It is divisible by 7 two-digit prime number. You see that the two-digit prime number that you have in this is 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, and 71. There are only six prime number. There are only six two-digit prime numbers. Six prime numbers which are of two-digit, right? So it is divisible by 7 two-digit prime number is a wrong statement. It is six-digit prime number. It's definitely divisible by six prime number, not by 7. So fourth property is not true about the number R, and that would be the answer of the question. This question was taken from the concept on number system. You should be aware of the concept of LCM, prime numbers, and composite number. And you can also have you might have also a logical reasoning or DI set, which are based on the concept of number system also. Guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel LRA Prep to cover your 100% syllabus for your CAT exam preparation. And there's a practice quant with Smear test series that I'm going to launch on 27th of March. This test will be taken on 27th of March 2021, 4 p.m. to 4:40 p.m. Test will be taken, and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. there will be detailed analysis. And the amazing thing about the test is top 5 people will win the Amazon vouchers worth ₹1,000. So if you appear for this test and if you can secure a rank among top 5 people, you will be given an Amazon voucher worth ₹1,000. A 30-minute daily DILR practice with Smear is a series of classes which are free special classes conducted live on Unacademy platform. I'm taking this class every day at 4 p.m. And under this series, we are going to cover 300 plus set. And to attend my live session for CAT exam preparation on Unacademy Plus, you can use my referral code LRDSMeerLive. This will give you 10% off on Unacademy Plus subscription. Thank you so much. To cover 300 plus awesome sets of logical reasoning and data interpretation, you can subscribe to my classes, subscribe to my profile on Unacademy. You will get the notification of all of my classes. Use this referral code to attend all the free special classes. The links of all the episodes that I have taken till now, I have taken 18 episodes. So episode number 1 to episode number 18. All the links are given in the description part of the video, and the link to enroll for episode number 19 is also given there. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next part. 10 daily DILR dose and daily quant dose is a video series which I'll be uploading every day on Unacademy. Thank you.